Ever wondered why you can't swallow and breathe at the same time? Try it right now. Take a deep breath and try to swallow. Can't do it, can you? But why not? Your body breathes automatically. Swallowing is just as natural. So why can't they happen together? What is your body hiding? What else works in ways we never question? Let's dive into one of the strangest safety locks in your body. To understand this mystery, we need to go inside. Your mouth and nose are connected to two important tubes. One leads to your lungs, the other to your stomach. Seems simple, right? But here's the twist. Both tubes meet in the same place, the throat. And that's where things get complicated. Meet the epiglottis. It's a small, flexible flap of tissue, like a traffic cop for your throat. When you breathe, it stays open to let air pass into the lungs. When you swallow, it flips down to block the windpipe, so food doesn't go where it shouldn't. It's a perfect system, until it isn't. Ever choked on food or drink? That's when the epiglottis fails, and air and food try to go down at the same time. Your body freaks out. You cough. You panic, because your air and food highways are crossing. But what if they didn't? What if we had two completely separate systems? Why did evolution put our breathing and eating tubes together in the first place? Let's go back, way back. Early life didn't need to worry about this. But when land animals evolved lungs and throats, nature needed a shortcut. It chose efficiency over perfection. One opening, two jobs. We got complex speech. We got breath control. We got chewing and swallowing. But we also got risk. Was it worth it? Humans are one of the only creatures that can control breath for speech. We speak. We sing, we shout, we even hold our breath to swim. It all happens because our breathing and swallowing paths are linked. So maybe this odd setup is a price for being human. But it still leaves the question, why can't we do both at the same time? When you swallow, your brain temporarily shuts off breathing. It's called the swallowing reflex. Your tongue pushes food back, muscles tighten, your larynx lifts, the epiglottis drops, and your body says, hold your breath for just a moment. That's the only way to avoid disaster. And the crazy part? You do this thousands of times a day without noticing. Isn't that wild? Some animals have it easier. Horses, for example, can't breathe through their mouths at all. Whales, their nose is on top of their heads. Birds have a completely different airflow system. So why not us? Why did we get the risky version? Is it because we needed to talk? To taste? To be more aware? Sometimes this design goes wrong. Babies born with swallowing problems, elderly people losing reflex strength, patients who need feeding tubes because swallowing is too dangerous, all because we breathe and eat through the same door. So why hasn't nature fixed this? Is it trying to teach us something about limits? We trust our bodies. We think we're in control. But every time we eat or drink, we're relying on a tiny flap of tissue to save our lives. And every time we breathe, we assume it will just work. What if it didn't? What if that tiny pause between swallowing and breathing holds the key to how fragile we really are? So next time you drink water or take a bite of food, pause, feel it, and ask yourself, why did nature give us only one road? To do two things that can never happen at the same time? And if the body hides this much complexity in something so small, what else is it hiding?